Let's make some organic paint chrome designs for screen printing. Now, I've never done this before, but let's see how it goes.
All right. Black paint container with a thin nozzle. Okay, so now that we got our images in Adobe Photoshop, what we're going to do is we are going to isolate the design. So I'm going to do that by selecting the layer of the image. I'm going to hit select subject. And the reason that we are doing this is because when I took this image, I took it with the flash and you see a bunch of little reflections, which looks cool right here, but we don't want that because we're going to drag it into Illustrator and vectorize it and then drag it into Adobe Dimension. We're going to make it chrome. I'm going to clean it up just for Illustrator's sake, so I don't have to do this. I'm probably going to clean it up a little bit too in Illustrator with the smooth tool, but I just want this to be a little clean. You hold Command and then you click on your layer. It's going to select your isolated design. And the easy way that I'm going to clean this up is I'm going to hit Command Shift N, enter. That's going to create a new layer. And then I'm going to paint just black over it. The reason we're doing this is because when it image traces this design in Illustrator, you don't want those reflections because those reflections will appear as white dots on the design. And we want it to be this goopy chrome vibe. Let's select only the design. So this is our PNG. It was made with paint, now digitized somewhat. We're going to hit Option Command S, which is going to bring up our save menu. Save it as a PNG. Save. All right. All right. Let's go to our desktop. We will then open this up. Open with Adobe Illustrator. Okay. So now that we've got this right here, we are going to see some options. You're going to select this little guy right here, the selection tool, or hit V. You're going to select that. You can hit Image Trace. If you go to Properties, you'll see an option to expand. That's going to separate everything. If you go back to Layers up here and we click this little arrow, it will then show us everything that's been isolated. We want to delete. I'm going to delete this compound path. And I'm going to take a look at it, make sure everything looks nice and clean. It looks cool. It looks like the original, which is sick. Now that we've done this, it has officially been vectorized. I'm going to go to 3D and materials. I'm going to go to inflate. I'm going to have depth at 0. I don't know why it keeps pixelating the image. This is driving me crazy. I'm going to inflate both sides. Asset, export, yes. And I believe that we can just drag this, into here. So this is in our assets. Now what we want to do is we want to hit export. The format that we want is actually GLTF. Let's export that onto our desktop. This is where it becomes experimental because I don't really use Dimension that much, but we're going to figure it out together. Okay, so let's just drag and drop our GLTF file into here. Okay, just hit import. Okay, well, there it is, guys. There it is. And now let me see if I can learn how to use this program. Oh my God, this is the worst tutorial ever. So if I click on this, I think that we can look at our materials, possibly. Materials, here we go. I want metal. We're going to turn ray tracing on so it looks extra delicious. Yep. Okay, this is looking kind of cool. Oh my God, guys. I'm not that good at this. All right. We have this. This is looking the way that I want it to look. Lord. Okay, here we go. Oh, that's one thing. We do want to adjust the environment. Yeah, I think I dig that. All right, that looks cool to me. All right, so let's do, now we go to, I'm assuming, render, ray tracing preset. Let's put it on high. Do want it in a PNG. Let's see how this turns out. Yes, beautiful. All right, so that is done. That looks pretty sick. Looks very, very sick. I will be changing this to my banner on X immediately. Here it is. Let's open this with Adobe Photoshop. All right, now that we have this, final step, preparing it for a screen burn. This type of screen is super cool because you can put this on a white or black shirt and it's a one color chrome effect. So I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. So we're gonna duplicate this layer, Command J. I'm gonna just turn off the bottom layer. I'm going to hit W, that's like the magic, or you know what, no, I will actually, I'll select the subject because that always does it cleaner. We've selected the subject, now we're gonna hit Command J, and now we have this really clean chrome PNG right here. And we'll zoom in, take a look. Oh, that looks nice. That looks real nice. All right, so now we're gonna go to mode. We're gonna change this to grayscale. Okay, we can merge them, who cares? You can discard them. All right, we've got this in grayscale now. Next, we are going to go to our bitmap. All right, yeah, we can flatten the layers. Okay, so we want the output to be 300. The method, we're going to do halftone screen, hit OK. And for our halftone screen, you're going to want a frequency of 45 and an angle of 25. Make sure that you select ellipse as the shape and you want lines per inch. So let's hit OK. Oh, there it is. Looks pretty sick. It tricked me there for a second. So that looks sick. Okay, so this is actually ready. This would be ready for screen printing right here. Yeah, this is awesome. Okay, so now what we're going to do is final step. We're going to change the image back from bitmap. We're going to go back to grayscale. Okay, size ratio is fine, 1. Now we are going to then change it to RGB color. Let's go ahead and duplicate this. And we are going to select color range. All right, come on, let's go, color range. Okay, I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna select that. This is gonna select all the white in the image, all right? So let's hit OK. That should select, yep, selects everything in there, perfect. Now, just hit delete. So we're going to delete this. And let's deselect it. And we should have something that looks kind of chrome with one color. There it is. Absolutely stunning. Yeah, that looks good. So now if you use this, let's do a quick little test. Now if we add the white on the back, it should look totally chrome. Chrome, and then let's add, now if we wanted to do this and we wanted to do black, like on like a black t-shirt, and we were to color overlay this with white, it should look chrome. Hell yeah. See, there you go. So you could send this off to your screen printer, have them deliver you a screen that would, you could either use black on a white t-shirt, or you could use white ink on a black t-shirt, and it should look like chrome. So I hope you enjoyed this. I hope this helps. Chellyz.com. We're going to turn this into a shirt for sure. All right. Peace. Bye.